Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we've walked to Mullion Harbour. Our walk today is taken from Classic Walks Cornwall 2. It's walk number 11. Poldhu Cove and Mullion. Poldhu is on the south coast of Cornwall near Helston. Our walk today takes us from Poldhu Cove across fields to Mullion. We'll find the chocolate factory and walk into the harbour, returning via the coastal path.
Poldhu is an unspoilt sandy beach popular with families.
Surf conditions today. Awesome, dude.
£4.90 for up to 4 hours? That's my ice cream money gone.
Walk out of the car park back to the main road and bear left before turning right between stone posts to follow tarmac drive. Surf school going on down there. Look, they're stood up on the sand. They'll be surfing by the end of the day, won't they? Ignore the right turn signposted for the coast path and continue uphill to approach the old Poldhu Hotel. So the old hotel is now a care home. Can't imagine a better place to be when you're older. Look at that view! Oh, fabulous. So we're going to give this a go. Come up to the Marconi Centre and we're going to turn left. Track bears right, then left, passing 7 pines on the left and following the lane past bungalows. After passing an attractive thatched cottage, pass through a gate on the right hand side. Walk directly across the field before crossing a stile. Ah, squidgy! It's a real treat to be out today. We've had so much wet weather, been cooped up in that office, dying to get out to go for a walk. So we're just going to follow the path across the field. Follow the short lane, cross the road and walk through houses. What type of boat do you think that is?
Orange one.
Turn right and walk on to take the first road on the right, Leflauda Lane. Look at these beautiful hydrangeas in the dappled light, they look stunning. Bear left with a long stone barn on the left. Joe's barn, Bert's barn, Hat's barn. We're now approaching Mullion. We're going to actually have some lunch in Mullion and go and explore a bit. Find the church. There's a really
lunch?
Oh, you frightened the life
Get on! Fish and chips!
Yeah! I think you're happy about that, aren't you?
Lunchtime.
So we're here at our favourite fish and chip shop in Mullion. It's called the Galleon and it's got this lovely outdoor decking area and we can come and sit and have a outdoor fish and chips with the doggies. So once we've had a bit of lunch, we're going to have a little explore of Mullion.
Oh, mine.
You sound like a pirate. Let's explore the churchyard a bit. Let's see if there's any nice little verses on any of the gravestones. Here we've got one. So this dates for Thomas Jose and Jane his wife died in January in 1809. Within this place our bodies mouldering lie. Reader, consider that thou too shalt die. Oh, I love finding things like that in graves, especially the ornate quality of the writing. I think it's fantastic. And of course, after every Sunday service, you've got to pile into the local inn, the Old Inn in Mullion. Although Mullion isn't far from Helston, it seems to have a character and community all of its own. It's got a mini supermarket, beautiful church, pub, fish and chip restaurant, and of course the chocolate factory. So, we still haven't found this chocolate factory, have we?
It's probably melted.
Oh, it's not. No, the factory's not made of chocolate. So here we have Mullion Cricket Club. Look at that wicket. What do you reckon then, Andrew?
I think I got a grasshopper club as well.
That's quite witty, actually. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that one. Can you smell it? Can you?
No.
Can you smell it? Oh, you must be able to smell it. I can see the sign.
Oh, it's there.
It's just there! This that we go to Tremont Farm, which is here, and they have developed their barns into a little tourist area where you've got all sorts of things, including the chocolate factory. What you got? What you got?
I got some marshmallow things for you, and I got these ones.
I really enjoyed my Trenance chocolate. Did you like yours? Pick up the instructions because this wasn't here when the book was written. And we now go through that gate over there by the picture of a llama.
I don't normally see llamas here.
No, let's go find them.
Are they native to Cornwall?
No.
No.
Mullion Cove.
Those llamas are very small and they cluck.
Hey! Look at them! Wow. Amazing creatures really, aren't they?
He's wriggling.
He's wriggling. Don't drop him. Follow the footpath signs to Mullion Cove Hotel. Yay! There's our first glimpse of the sea again. Woohoo! So here we are down in Mullion Harbour. Pretty, isn't it? People here sunbathing, dogs in the water. So there's not really a beach to speak of, but at least the dogs aren't prohibited or banned from what there is. Come on, boys. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, hello. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, other baby.
Look. Oh, it's a heart.
Oh, goodness. I want to go. So do I. Seems to be quite a popular place for crabbing as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're just going to find our way back up to Mullion Cove Hotel, pick up the coastal path and head to Clarion Cove. To continue the walk, bear right to take the coast path adjacent to the National Trust sign for Clarion Cliff. What a fantastic place to have a bench. Look at that view.
So we're now heading for that big white building there, which is the Clarion Hotel.
So we're just walking along this really wide track, and there's loads of fantastic houses. They've got some really special views. Not that I'm envious in the least, are you?
No, not at all. No.
Oh, imagine waking up to that every day.
Beautiful places, aren't they?
Bear left and follow a track gradually descending to the cove. So Cornwall had a bit of a tourist boost in the Victorian era, and they decided that they would build a hotel, fancy hotel, Mullion Cove, Clarion and Poldhu on each headland down this way, because they thought that the railway would come all the way to the Lizard. Never got there, but at least we still got the lovely buildings. So where are we now then, Andrew?
We're at the Marconi Monuments, and it says here 100 yards northeast of this column stood from 1900 to 1933 the famous Poldhu wireless station. It was erected by the Marconi Company, from which they transmitted the first signals across the Atlantic. Signals consisted of a repetition of a Morse letter S and were received at St John's, Newfoundland by Marconi and his British associates on the 12th of December 1901.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is 116 years ago. National Trust has got a little museum out there to tell you a bit more about Marconi and his clever invention and communications across the Atlantic. Bit too much for us today, so we'll give it a miss. Our walk today is taken from Classic Walks Cornwall 2, 60 circular routes. It's walk number 11, Poldhu Cove and Mullion. A quick look at the map. We're going to start here in Poldhu Cove, go across fields, enter Mullion. I know that the church is here, so we'll have a look at the church. Down into Mullion Cove and past the hotel and back along the cliff. Okay, so our walk today, we walked from Poldhu Cove to Mullion, explored the harbour a bit and found a chocolate factory.
Oh, I like the chocolate factory.
I love the chocolate factory. The walk instructions did show their age, but we were still able to complete the walk. The map was good.
Map's really good, yeah.
It was an easy walk, I would agree with their scoring there. So I think all said and done, what would you score that walk?
I think you'd have to give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, there's plenty of amenities, cafes, toilets as well along the walk.
Mullion Cove as well is really beautiful.
Must visit.
Nice
yeah.
ice creams as well.